After quite a long wait, we finally get to our round. We're gonna keep this on the draw. Yeah. I'll lead in with the island in case he tries to dark favor his duty bound dead. I'm very tempted to unsummon that guy. So that on his turn 3, you'd have to replay him. To set up our Flames of the Firebrand. That turns it into a 2 for 2, but it also prevents a little bit of damage. Flames is just such a wonderfully versatile card. And here we just go ahead and pitch the mountain. Another mountain doesn't do us much good. So you go ahead and drop in our Phoenix. So it can favorably block any of his guys at this point, and we have the mana to get it back. That was a misplay. I should have played the Reckless Brute in the second main phase. We had quite a bit of time for this round. It's always frustrating. That's certainly frustrating. I'm reluctant to Void Stalker him away yet still. We'll see what we draw. Might as well attack first. Here I think we'll just try to shuffle in our fairy invaders, going that way. If he attacks, we'll block and use the Void Stalker to get rid of the Hulk. Anything to try to set up a way for the Scroll Thief to attack. Always a little late, it seems. Not really what I want to counter, but it seems kind of necessary at this point. We're fine just taking 3, but and if he attacks with both, we would get to get in full damage, so... Hmm. We have to be a little bit more patient than I typically prefer to be here, but I'm sure it'll work out. Ugh. Can't catch a break. Not blocking here sets us up for Essence Drain. We certainly don't have any solid options at the moment. Well, that's kind of fortuitous. Get to live for another turn, it seems. Barring another effect, of course. Now I'm certainly much quicker to go ahead and use that now. We're still fighting an uphill battle at 2 life, and our opponent's at 27, and we only have 14 cards left. That just makes him even more Divine Verdict bait, but if that happens, we pretty much are guaranteed to lose. We need to get in more damage while we can. Yep. Rather glad to see our Void Stalker. Oh, now that's just frustrating though. We know he still has a Phyrexian Hulk in his deck. Shuffle that away so he can't just play another Swamp, although it's unlikely he has many more. He has to be able to remove both of our guys. There we go. That's a comeback. I think Fog Bank and Essence Scatter are both fair to bring in here. Take out our Reckless Brute, and probably an Arsonist. Here we are with a pretty solid starting hand. Unfortunate that we know he has as much removal as he does. seems like a familiar start. I almost hope he uses a murder or something along those lines. Oof. That isn't what I wanted him to do, but I guess we'll have to go with it. We're still going to shuffle out our Scroll Thief and try to go that way. Yeah, and with Tricks of the Trade, hopefully it works out well, and he won't have Divine Verdict or a murder. And he just kept the hand because it was Crippling Blight in a very aggressive deck. I really, really do want to try Tricks of the Trade and just swing. But I imagine we're going to run right into a Divine Verdict. The better play might be Torch Fiend and hold everything back. But if he doesn't have it, we're in better shape here. But yeah, he does. And that's fine. Since we don't have an answer to the Even Squire anyway, we're going to be shorted pretty quick. Unsummon would do us a world of good at this point. Or Flames. As awkward as it is, the Geyser for one seems to be our best choice here. Hopefully I'll get Essence Scatter mana up before he's able to do anything else. I think we block here. It's too dangerous to let him have a card, and our Torch Fiend's getting us no other value. Yeah, not good news. We have to counter that in case we do find another answer. Nope. Well, we're not out yet, I guess. No reason not to attack. Yeah, Rise from the Grave's pretty good. taking the opportunity to thin out his deck. That's an awful, awful forced block to have to make. Blaytusk Boar blocking a 2/4 Scroll Thief. Whatever it takes to stay alive, you can't win the game if you're not still going. I should have played that mountain. That might cost us the game. Well, no. I'll have enough to do both. Well, now it doesn't matter. He wins. We hung on for a pretty long time there. Alright, well, let's see if we can do better this time. The ring's gonna come out for... Nah. Now we're fine with the ring. Alright, here we are in our game 3, and we're taking the play. Definitely a keepable hand. A little bit of a slower start than I'd like, but it'll work. That adds a bit more comfort, but we do know he still has Ravenous Rats and the like. Like it's scripted. Wow. Hopefully we draw another mountain now. I guess discarding the Phoenix would have actually been the ideal there. That was also pretty poor on my part. It's fine. He has no white showing. I'm fine to lead out with the Fire Wing. We can even kill it with one of the flames if we have to. Yeah, I'm fine with that too. We're actually going to go ahead and flames him this turn, kill his rat, his shade, and do one to him, and then swing for 4. Just shouldn't ever give him the opportunity to get farther with that. And now we also get to threaten the Essence Scatter that he's seen several times. He's still missing his planes, and it's very awkward for him, I'm sure. Now we have that Essence Scatter, so I'm relatively tempted to not play the boar, but we have so much removal in our hand that I don't think it's going to be an issue. Tusk is probably getting murdered, yeah. Which we wouldn't have been able to counter anyway. It actually didn't give him any more time. So unless he has a straight up removal spell, I think we'll just win on our turn. Put it off playing a little bit more conservatively. we don't have to show anything, why would we? It's an unfortunate way for this round to end, especially considering how tough the first two games were. Oh well, there we go. On to the final. And here we are, starting our finals of the draft. Go ahead and play first. And keep this hand. Hopefully we'll pick up a mountain early on. Alright, so leading out with an island, and short of another play, we'll at least have divination on turn 3. Of course, the aggressive route of mountain, torch fiend, island reckless brew would probably be ideal. I would not mind a mountain to deal with Arbor Elf and whatever else he plays. I've dealt with a few too many turn 3 Garrick Primal Hunters in Limited. Yeah, he's going to unequip or untap to equip his Ring of Colonia. That's frustrating. It's mildly more so. This got awkward very quickly. If he doesn't play any terribly dangerous creatures this turn, we might still be okay. Drawing a mountain is still our ideal. We can play Torch Fiend and blow up that ring. We're willing to take 6 this turn if he attacks with both, because next turn we'll be able to Void Stalker away whichever one's equipped, and then block and ping the other one. That's certainly inconvenient, but it doesn't change our plan. So we'll go ahead and resolve our goblin and continue to move on. If we can weather the next few turns, I certainly don't think we're in bad shape. Yep. That's basically what we expected. Block there, block there. Shuffle him away. That timber pack will get smaller. Damage will go on, our guy will die. We'll kill him. We don't want him to play a creature. That's probably going to be the game as a result. All he has to do is move over the ring. That's why I didn't really care about that. If he just realizes that's his only required action, we're done no matter what. I was just trying to look for an answer, an unsummon or something along those lines. Or even still that mountain that we sorely need. Yep, and that's the game. So Fogbank's definitely coming in, as is Essence Scatter. I don't know if that's enough to warrant Smelt, though, honestly. We have so much removal, it should have happened. We'll take out our ring. And perhaps our Goblin Arsonist. Alright, here we are. We're going to be on the play. Pretty solid hand. We're not willing to trade our Voidstalker for a Timber Pack, so we're just going to go ahead and run out our Goblin. We're at 20 life, and we're quite fine with taking a hit. Very tempted to play the Blade Tusk Boar here. I think I just might start swinging in with the Phoenix. I'll block the Centaur Courser and shuffle away the Spikebait Loft. That's wonderful. And that's what we would call improper play. You're pretty determined to just keep attacking. I would have liked to have seen a Scroll Thief at this point so we could block. That's unfortunate. Now things have gotten a little bit more urgent. Trading Post is a very, very versatile card, and all he needs it for at this point is gaining life. Him having a spider in hand can be a very, very bad time for us now. I imagine that's the Yeva we passed. tempted to block 2 in case he has giant growth, or titanic growth. But our best chance of winning comes from not. Short of a fairy, I think we have this game. 4, 7, 11 damage, because we'd make our Reckless Brute fly. Yeah. I think that puts us on exactly. Sleep, of course, wins it. On Summon could do it too. He has a lot more options than that. Essence Scatter is a pretty amazing thing for us to draw here. It also means we're not going to be equipping our Kite Sail over. Let's see how it goes. I'm expecting a spider. 2, 6, 8. Yeah, we're gonna fall short now. There you have it. That's the match. Could have played more conservatively, but I preferred to try for the wins, especially because I expected a spider to be much more likely than a plummet, which he sided in. And he's asking if we have it too, that's why we left it open. Oh well, better luck next time. Second place.